Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do a page in Rita Berman's, it's the collection of all the spring, summer, winter, fall books. So this is the whole collection. It's got pictures in all those books. Not every one of them, but you know, a few of them from each one of the books. I was going to do the apple page with the Derwent Chromaflow pencils that I have spread out all over my desk. And I also have my color chart book right in front of me, so I know which colors I'm going to be grabbing. And I'm going to do the apple, the leaf, and the bird. I'm not going to do a background, I don't think. I just want to see how the pencils work. I'm going to do a red apple with some kind of green and, just an apple. Kind of a beige inner here and a same color as the apple here on the outside, and then the leaves will be green. And I think I'm going to try to do a bird in blue because we have some really soft blues in this set, which I want to see how they work. So I grabbed out a few pencils. Yes, I know. Some of you are giggling. All those pencils for one little apple? Yep. So we're going to start off with a red tone, and we have red reds in this set. I'll get my color chart down here so you can see a little bit more. We have these reds, and then we go into pink. And I wanted a deep red, which this is, Raisin, and then Redwood, which is kind of a brown color, which is nice. And depending on how bright you want your apple, we can bring in some Pompeian, this red here. Pompeian. I'm not saying that one right. I don't think I will be able to. It's one of those words that get mixed up in my head. Okay, so we're going to go over here to the red section and pull that one out. I think it's this one, but I'm not positive. Yes, it is, because I didn't pull that one out. It's a pretty red. Pure red. There. Okay, that should be enough reds to get us going here. I pulled out some greens for the leaves. I've got 3 here. We'll go over the greens first. The light color is Pastel Mint, very light color. Then we have Pickle. Every time I'm going to see this pencil, I'm going to remember Pickle, who is on YouTube. Jody is her name, and yeah, she's a really fun gal. I love watching her videos. I'll leave a link down to her channel down below. And then we have Obsidian Green, which I thought was a nice dark color. And if you look at the tips, light, dark, so that'd be our big shadow and our 2 colors to go with the leaves. Didn't pull out too many of the greens. Most of this is all for the apple part. I do have the Parmesan out, which could be used for the leaves and the apple as our ivory color. And then I have a Dijon, which is a mustard color for the yellowish colors that are going to go in. And we have Golden Sun, which is a nice bright color, more on the gold side. I'm trying to make it look like an apple, not something too abstract. What do I have here in my hand? Natural Brown, which can be a nice shadow either in the leaves or the apple. We have Redwood, which I already mentioned, which is a gorgeous color that goes with Raisin. And then I pulled out the Pure Red and the Palm Red is what I'm going to call it from now on. So I'm not going to get the name correct. I don't know if I will pull out any other colors, but if I do, I'll just tell you, and will leave everything in the description box, at least the color names. I don't think you really need the numbers, but we'll see. Hold on and I'll get you down. Now I've tried 2 different ways of blending these pencils. You can either go light to dark or dark to light. I don't put much pressure on the paper when I put my first layer down. So I'm going to go dark to light. So we're going to start off with our Raisin color, and I'm going to put that down. I'm holding the pencil far back so I cannot put much pressure on it unless I physically push really hard. But I'm just going to lay a nice little soft coat of this gorgeous color. I love this color. It's a very close match to your black raspberry in the Prismacolors. Which is nice because I love that color too. Oh dear. Hold on a moment. Sorry, that was Amazon at the door with these nice little pencils, and I hate the plastic. I had to buy myself a little case to put them in. So yep, just go around and add this color in. You will see me use the side of the lead of the pencil instead of the tip. Gives me a softer coverage. And now my kitty has come to find out what I got in the package. You came downstairs and you didn't give me a treat. Okay. I can bring that up very lightly towards the middle. Change the position of the pencil every now and then so you don't get lines just going in one direction. You want to cover up those little white spots. And we can't forget this little guy down here. Get some color in him. And I'm going to go in with the tip of that pencil, and you'll notice right away that it will be darker. Because I have quite a sharp point, you want to be careful and just go around the edge with that. You don't want to put a line right through all that little fuzzy stuff that you just put on the paper. Not until it comes later. With a couple of coats to put on this first. Okay. Next color we're going to pick up, because I like these two together, is the Redwood. You notice that'll brighten it up a little bit. But again, holding the pencil far back. So I can't really put too much pressure on it. I'll leave this area in here kind of for the greener part of the apple. We want to make sure we get some of that red on the side here. And down here. Okay, now let's take in the, what is this one? The Pompeian. We're going to add some of that in. Holding the pencil far back again. Kind of coloring with that curve so we get a round apple. Okay, next color is the pure red. Just going over everything again, holding the pencil back, the farthest point away from the point. Bringing that color out just a little bit further. And this little guy down here. Okay, then we're going to bring in a little bit of the old golden sun. We're going to throw some of that in this shine spot here. And bring it all the way out and down into here. Okay, I'm going to add a little of that down on this side and up here. And in our baby apple. Okay, and then we're going to bring in a green color, and this is going to be the Pastel Mint. Alright, we're going to go back in with our reds. Start off again with the Raisin. We're going to start putting a little more pressure on this. This is where the apple has its little brown area, so this needs to be a bit darker than the rest of it. So we're going to bring that down. Kind of an arch shape there. And it looks to me like I'm going to have to sharpen this one. Okay. Yep, that looks good enough. We're just going to go around and darken up the areas that would be deeper in the apple. Like where the stem comes down, it would be a little divot. So we'll make sure that's nice and dark. And then just kind of blend it out into the rest of the apple. Okay, then we'll go with the Redwood that we used as our second color before. Put a little more pressure on it. I say a little bit more, I don't mean a whole ton. You don't want to scribble so hard on it. But we are kind of knocking down the tooth here now. Okay, now my watch is going to make noises at me. So I'm going to turn it so it won't. Okay, we're going to put some of that in our shine spot. There, I put a little more pressure on it just to get those lines. Okay, let us add the, not the pure red, the pomp red first. And go over that. Gonna bring that almost all the way up. Now the pure red. Just gonna cover all this up. And our little guy down here. Put a little bit more of that gold color in here. Golden sun. Kind of over that green. Okay, we're going to get the Parmesan, and we're going to put that in there. We're going to use a little more pressure on this one. knock down the tooth here a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the reds again. A bit of the pump red. You can go right over that cream. Layer really nicely. Not sure I'm liking this bright yellow thing over here, so we're going to cover up some of that with this red. Make it more of an orange. Okay, let's see. Take some of that redwood in here too. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to do, because my hand is getting tired. Let's see, I was looking for a blender stick, and I've got way too much stuff here. Come here. I have one in my little pouch of stuff here. You can either do this with a white pen. This is a Caran d'Ache blender that we have here, and I'm just going to go around it, and I'm not putting much pressure on this. And I'm going in the direction I did the pencil work. And it's just going to help blend those out. Especially in this area here, which I might bring a pen into, I don't know. Let's see. A little bit more pressure there and that'll blend it. Okay, over here. And since we did it all over there, we gotta do down here. Okay. Now we're gonna take a white and we're gonna put a little bit of a white in this yellow area here because I think it's just a little too yellow. And then we'll probably add a little bit of green in there too. I'm not sure. I will decide. But we're gonna add a little white in here. I just picked up the white that was right next to me. It's the Holbein white. So we're going to add like a little shine over here. With that, knock down some of that yellow. Lighten this area up a little here too. Boom, blend that a little with the finger, along with everything else in here. See how much pencil I pick up. Not too much. It's okay. Let's see. I don't know if this works. This is a Pitt pen. Might have to go over that a few times, but that will be our shine. And we'll put a little green in here. The particular one I picked up was the Obsidian green. It's the dark green. Okay, then we'll bring in the pickle. The Pastel Mint. Go back in with the darker color if you like. I'm just going darker down there. Put the mint in here too. Okay, the little apple piece here. I'm going to go in with the Parmesan. Make sure that's clean. Little Dijon. Okay, the seed needs to be dark. I'm pretty sure I have a brown out here. The natural brown. Go back in with the mustard. Dijon, it's mustard. Okay. Putting a little of the mustard in there too. Okay, not my best apple, but I'm playing with new pencils, so. Let's see, what do we have? We have a salmon. I don't know if that would help. What are you? Will salmon brighten that up a little bit? Whoa, broke the tip of that. Putting pressure on it, but I didn't think I was putting that much on there. Yeah, I don't know if that's doing too much. Leave it out because I used it. Blush pink. wanted to try to smooth out the center of the apple here a little bit. Leave that out. I don't think hot pink would be a good idea. Love the golden color over here. And put a little of that up here in the stem too. And maybe a little in here. Okay, let's do, I'm going to do the outline in black if you're wondering why I didn't care about coloring that part. Do a couple of these leaves. They're all going to be done the same way. Scrapey, scrapey, scrapey. This is the mint. It's going to go down on the top. Do the apple dark to light, so here we're going to go light to dark and see how that goes. Okay, we'll go around and put that on all of them. And we have a couple of leaves down here. And some berries. Okay, then we're going to go back up here. Bring in the pickle. This outline will be done in black too. And then the obsidian green. Then I'm going to go over the lighter section here with the mint green a little heavier. Well, there we go. Leaf. That's what they will all look like. I'll do another leaf for you. This is the pickle. Let's see this set, right? The darkest green. Pickle in a little bit here. And then back in with the mint. Okay, the bottom ones will be done the same way. I'm going to do the bird. Maybe we can get this done in one day. Okay, we have, what is it, Glacier blue, a blue orchid, a lapis, and a deep sea, which are nice choice. A glacier blue, lapis, blue orchid, and deep sea. Nice shades of blue. I'm going to try this little birdie out. Lightest color is the glacier blue. So we'll go in with that. This is about as dark as it gets, which is cool. Sorry. It's hard to find a really light blue that doesn't, you know, come out so bright. You usually have to knock it down with white, so pretty happy about that. It's a very soft blue. Okay, then we're going to bring in blue orchid. We're going to start a little cheek there. This is also a nice light color. Okay, then we're going to bring in the lapis blue. And then we have the darkest blue, and this is a deep color. Whoop. Okay, don't sharpen these too tight or too sharp, it'll break. Back to the lapis blue. Back to our blue orchid. And the light blue, Glacier blue. Little brushing there. I'm going to go back in with the darkest blue. I'm going to sharpen that point though. Hopefully not too sharp. Just going to touch up these little teeny areas here. And give him a little golden beak. I think we can do that. It's all over my fingernail. Sorry about that. Golden beak. And we want to give him a little pink cheek. And we have some pink out here. A little blush pink. And a touch of white on that. To soften that up. Cutie pie. Okay, so all I have to do is finish these leaves down here, which I'll go ahead and do if we can get them in camera. Lift the book up a little bit. Do the pickle first. And then we have some of these berry things, I guess. Put in the darker color. And the berries, we're going to do those in like his cheek color, so bring in the blush. And then we'll bring in the cream, or the Parmesan, sorry. I think there's some of that in leaves too. Oh, we have a bunch of little seeds over here. Guess we have to do those. They need to be done in the natural brown. Throw in some of that Parmesan. Blend it just a bit better. Put a little of that in these. Into the apple too. Those need to be a little darker. Let's see, not the raisin. One of these pencils. Not the brown. The raisin. I want the other red I had out here. Redwood. That might go in there nicely. There. Okay, then the black. I know we have a black in here. Black. And we're just going to go around. Since we're using these pencils, we're going to see how this black works. Yeah, that was a loud truck. Just have to be careful up there at the edge. We're also going to bring that down a little into these darker areas here. Not all the way down, but just a little bit, so it looks like it connects to that piece. Okay. Turn the book to this side. Down this side. It's a decent black. When it covers nicely. I usually have to grab the Prisma black. And 2 sections up here. Three sections up here. Did I just say 2? Maybe I said a few. Keep turning the pencil and you'll get that nice sharp edge that you need when you go around those. What I like about these is they do have wax in them, more than, say, the polychromos, because you can get them to blend together like a Prisma a little bit. I'm not saying a lot, but you can, with a very light color, make them blend a little bit instead of layering. We're going to go down in here and darken this side just to make that a little more like it belongs there. But they're not shiny like the Prismas are. I haven't run my hand across it as much to see if I'm going to smear them all over the place. Well, that does a nice job of covering up everything too. Okay, we're going to go down here. We're going to darken this black up. Blend it right into the brown. There's black around the apple, so we'll put a little black down here. And we'll go up here. Put a little on those. Okay. I'm going to lift the camera up. I might put a little background on there. I do want to see if it smears. Smear it inside. I don't want to smear it all over the page. It's pretty much down there. That's kind of cool. Okay, I might put a little bit of a background on there. I'm not sure. I want to put a little more. White on there and see how that does. Anyway, maybe I'll just leave it as is. I'll take a picture of it, leave it at the end of the video without lights on, but that's what we've done, and that's what those pencils will do. Got a little splotchy in here, but I think that's user fault. I mean, I'm going to blame myself. I usually leave a light area in this apple, and I wanted to see if I could get it all dark, but I mean, I could go in here with the, what did I pick up? Raisin, and fill those little spots in with this darker color and just make it a dark red apple. Which is quite easy to do. I don't know if I want to spend all the time doing that, though. She says she doesn't want to do it, and then she just keeps going, huh? This is like, I don't know, the 15th layer of color we've put on this apple. So yeah, these are a nice layering pencil. As long as you don't push too hard on them to begin with. I guess you could, and then you just keep layering on top, but because I'm layering on top of the yellows and the whites and the blacks. And the pinks, because I think I put pink in here, didn't I? I put the blush pink in here. I don't know, can you even see what I'm doing? I didn't even look at the camera, I'm so sorry. This is all just the raisin that I'm using. Granted, it's going on all of the other colors that are on there, so at different spots it's going to be a different color than the dark out there, but whoops, did I go out lines? Let's see how it erases on the outside. I am going to darken the apple up. It's bugging me. I don't know if you ever sit there and do something and think, boy, well, that is red, so it's probably not going to come up terribly easy, but guess what we can do? You're the black pencil, right? Yep. We'll just go out here and make this a bigger black line and cover that right up and not worry about it. And darken that coming up here. There. That's done. Yep. Turning it all nice dark brown red. What do you call those? Red delicious apples? It's just a real pretty color. There. Let's throw the pencils around the desk. This one is the Pump Red. We're just going to go in with that. And then if we find that one color I like, the Redwood. tiny bit of that golden sun peeking through here and there. Brighten up the leaves a little bit with it. Don't think I should put in a bird. We'll put it back here on his little dots there. There we go. I'm liking that better. Just gonna blend that a little with my finger. It does come up, so I don't know if I would blend it all over the place, but just kind of get it a little bit better there. All right, now we are done. That took another, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. Sorry. I got to have little spots down here. I'll have to erase those. A little ground on this or something. We can use our mint green for that. And the apple should be sitting on something. Have some more seeds over there. I will finish. We erase this stuff that we have here, this red. Okay, a little bit of the pickle. The gold. And the natural brown. And while we're here, the seeds. What color did I put inside of those? More of the green up here. It's a very light green, so I didn't worry about going over anything. I don't think you'd see it. Okay, like I said, I'll take a picture at the end and leave it without the lights on. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye now.